Good afternoon, Coolest Coast. It's time for Coffee on the Coast. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Coffee on the Coast. I'm your host today, Tina Prigge. Delighted to welcome back to the show Tony Plekan from Manitowoc Public Library. Tony, so great to see you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
So, you are here because 'tis the season, which is hard to believe that it's already like rolling into November. Time to think about this.
Yep.
But you want to talk to us about the best gift ever book drive happening November 3rd through December 5th. Tell us, what is this? What is the best gift ever?
Yeah. Well, the best gift ever is reading. Is the gift of reading. So we want to every year we do an annual book drive where we collect new unwrapped children's books or books for kids and for teenagers, and then we distribute them to local nonprofits to be given out to kids in need throughout the holiday season. So as you said, it's November 3rd through December 5th. So it's actually going on right now. We've actually received a good amount of donations already, which I'm really excited to see. Lots of great stuff coming through, but we want to help as many kids as possible. So we'll be collecting books for about the next month.
Okay, so people can bring, you're looking for new books
Yes, they
and
have.
and unwrapped.
Yes, yep. Because just so we can kind of see the books, we can see the age groups because we want to try to match them to kids. Like if one organization it needs more, for younger kids versus older kids, we can distribute them, you know, a little better.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So what are the age ranges that you're targeting?
Yeah. Anything. Well, from the youngest, toddlers, to tweens to young adults. So anything 18 and younger. Any book that you feel that a kid would enjoy to read.
Very cool. Are there specific formats? Does it have to be hardcover, softcover, board books?
No, board books, picture books, chapter books. Again, anything that you think would spark that joy and that interest in a child or a teenager, we'd be happy to have it, happy to get that book to them.
Awesome. Are there like any books or authors that are currently trending that you know kids would love to have in their hands?
Oh, well, I've got a few donations that already came in. So Dogman is always popular. Your Dave Pilkey. So great series. There's a lot of these, and with that movie coming out recently, there's a lot of more interest in it. We're always good with. We got a few of these already, like 5 minute stories. Scooby Doo. Some of your classic characters are great. Dr. Seuss, and then also like more books for again for older kids and things like that. So, The Girl Who Drank the Moon. Very
Oh,
interesting fantasy book, witches and magical lands and things like that is very interesting. So yeah, again, we are going to run the gamut of any books we can get for them.
that's awesome. Okay, and so we're talking like zero all the way through the teen years.
And we have a very handy handout. To use. Our fantastic youth department put this together. So they have recommendations and they're grouped by the type of books. So we've got some recommendations for board books and picture books. You don't have to get these specifically, but just if you're looking for ideas. Also, if you're looking for, if you have kids yourself, we have a lot of these in the library. So they'd be definitely worth taking a look at. And the back has again for young adults and for teenagers, so a lot of the covers and stuff like that. So these are free. They're available at the service desk. If you want a list, you're welcome to have one.
Awesome. So it really gives people an idea of the recommendations that they might
Yeah,
want to
just
look
yeah,
for.
some of the newer stuff, and then some of the classics that we'll always take.
Cool. Cool. All right. So you are collecting them at the library November 3rd, so already underway through December 5th. And then you distribute them to local nonprofits and they'll get them into the hands of youth for Christmas.
Yeah, the three organizations that we're donating to this year is Encourage, the Salvation Army of Manitowoc County, and then Lakeshore Foster Families and Friends.
Nice.
So yeah, they do a lot of great work in our community. So it's great that we're able to again supply these books, kind of help them out in the time of giving in this time of year.
And these books, they become the possession of the children that receive them, right? It's not a library return kind of situation.
Yeah, and that's the key because like owning something as simple as a book it just really sparks a child's sense of self-worth and self-confidence to have this is your book from the get-go. It's not a hand-me-down, it's not a second one. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I mean it's just it's just a different feeling when it's your book. And these kids, they're in such hard times, and we're just trying to again spark a little bit of happiness and joy during the holiday season, getting them their own book.
Yeah,
They
and
can,
if it can come from reading and they can discover that reading is, beneficial, something they love to do,
yeah,
that's only gonna benefit them the further they go in life.
yeah, the benefits last a lifetime. Studies will show that the more you read as a child, the more you read as a teenager, and it carries into adulthood, and just the benefits of that, because they're developing mentally, they're learning about the world around them, and just there's just so many benefits to reading. So we're just, again, we're trying to remove the financial like
Yeah,
barrier of this. So just get in a free book and
yeah,
go from there.
right, barrier-free access to reading, it's beautiful. Do you remember the first book that you had as a child or that you cherished?
Wow, I was a big Dr. Seuss fan. Um, the true story of the if I'm gonna get the title wrong, the big bad wolf and the three little pigs, like the true story behind it. We had that.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Use your head, dear. I don't know if this is a deep cut or anything. It's about an alligator. The parents are just like he keeps kind of messing up, but just use your head, think it through, and then you'll get it. So just those kind of lesson books are they stick with you. So
Yeah, I
they're the
remember
most
some of
valuable.
those, like, as a kid, some of my favorites,
Mhm.
like The Lady with the Alligator Purse, speaking of alligators, and,
Yes.
but then I remember too, as a teen, having my very own copy of a Nancy Drew book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Nancy Drew's, still popular. We get some of those donations in, and I want you to draw off of that too. If you're looking for books to donate, what did you love growing up? What did you enjoy reading? Because I'm sure that kids today would still love that. So
Nice. Do
draw
you have
from
a
that.
goal? Is there, like, a certain number of books you're hoping to be able to collect?
Well, last year we had 477 books donated, which is great.
Yeah,
Um, so we're always trying to get as many as possible, but we would love to at least reach that or maybe surpass 500 if we could.
yeah.
So every donation helps, and we greatly appreciate it.
What if somebody just, feels stymied about choosing a book but still wants to contribute? Can you take a cash donation?
Absolutely. You can donate at the service desk. You can either do a cash donation, or if you want to write out a check, we just ask that you make it out to the Friends of the Manitowoc Public Library, because they'll help facilitate that purchase. Then all that money is pooled together. We buy books. That's also very helpful for, like, if we were like a little short on teen books, or we needed a little bit more of a certain type of book,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can use that money to fill those gaps. So yeah, monetary donations are welcome and greatly appreciated.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant, and I just wanna say thank you to all of the beautiful people in our community that donated those books last year. That's incredible.
Oh,
Please keep going.
yeah, I mean, it officially kicked off on Monday, but we were receiving donations last week. People were ready, and it's always so great to see, just the support that we get from that, and how many books we can give to kids.
I love it. All right, so we are talking about the best gift ever book drive. This is happening right now at the Manitowoc Public Library, started November 3rd through December 5th. Bring an unwrapped new book to the first floor service desk. It's anything that a child or teen would enjoy. This includes board books, picture books, novels, the whole gamut, and they will be distributed to children in time for the holidays.
Mm, yeah, helps
Awesome.
kids in our area.
Right, right, right. These are all staying local.
Yep, yep,
Local support, local children, giving the gift of reading. It's a beautiful thing.
yes, it is.
Tony, anything else you want people to know about the best gift ever?
Again, we just greatly appreciate all the support we've gotten over the years. That with this program, we've been running it for decades now. Um, we were looking through like our kind of like archives of like press releases, and I found it was back as far as 1994. I don't know when it officially started, but it's at least 30 plus years old. So
Wow.
we're happy that we can continue that tradition and just keep giving away more books.
So I wonder, it's possible that some of the people giving donations today were once upon a time recipients
Might
and
have received them. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, understand the true impact.
So but yeah, just that legacy is still that strong, so
Mm,
we
I
want to
just
keep it going.
I just got goosebumps. That's beautiful. You don't happen to know, like, have an estimate of how many books over all those decades?
Ooh, I, it's impossible to say, but it's just again, but we we just as many as possible. So again, we just greatly appreciate everyone who has ever donated or will donate. It's just so cool to see.
Yeah, it is so cool to see. Awesome. Well, Tony, thank you so much for joining me today and for sharing the message about best gift ever.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
My guest, Tony Plekan of Manitowoc Public Library. I'm your host, Tina Prigge, for Coffee on the Coast. We'll see you next time, everyone. Stay cool.